Oof, we're back. We need music. I will do this quest off stream this week. So many things to click, so many clicking things, so much clicking going on. I'll do it this week. I have to remember that I have a quest that needs to be done. Otherwise, just forget and forget. Alright. Let's go through our list. See what we need. What we can do. I know where I want to start. Might not be the most exciting start in the world, but that's okay. I just want a few minutes of charging glories. Just to clean up what we have. I said before, we charge about every 1,000. We have 1,000. We're just going to charge a few. And then we'll do something else. Other updates, things of note, stuff going on. Managed to complete the forestry log. It's not done, but it's like we just have to buy all the stuff. So, yay. That took a year and a half, feels like. What else? I feel like there's something else that happened. I've just settled into Fossil Island Wyverns as the AFK activity. Dude, a lot of this is just so gosh darn active. Wilderness done. It's like just killing a lot of, chaos. Oh, we only lost. Interesting. It's killing a lot of chaos druids. That kind of stuff. I think. Okay. We'll see what happens with the Eternal. We won't do this for too long. I do want to do Posanis. I've just been saving up a bunch of these and doing rune crafting because, 5 pets this year. Oh, I would love to get the rune crafting one done. It'd be a lovely start, finally, after years and years. Okay, so I guess I listed one that I added. Oh! Well, yay, but also, yay for the getting school done quickly, I guess. But that sounds like that's a lot. That's a lot. Sorry, I'm big yawny lately. Doom, 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 doom. I gotta go get some coffee. I know we just started, but my goodness. What's the last one? Is it a difficult class? Is it like this is gonna ruin everything? Or is it like, well, may as well. We're already here. Look at the book. It's sold. Oh, geez. More money. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, wow. What a twist and turn there. Like, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, wait. Forget about eBay. I don't shop on eBay. Yeah, hopefully. Maybe it's, I don't know. There's a million things it could be, Could be an older person who doesn't know that people really use Amazon now. Honestly, I had really good luck. I don't want to say have had some. This is years ago, but I had good luck on Craigslist finding a car. Last time I bought a used car because I think older people just get with whatever people around them tell them, and so they don't always that was like 5 years ago, and that was as Facebook Marketplace was taking off, which is where you would go if you were a bit younger and more experienced. So sometimes I find that those places, those different storefronts remain opportunistic. They have opportunities in them because people don't always adjust to the newer stuff. What's that crocodile one? Why are we lagging so much? Holy cow. Crocodile sound. Jaws of Gluttony. It is. We're in a bad world. Oh, it's a fun one. All right, I'm gonna go get coffee. I'll be right back. The class is part of the teaching. Oh, okay, okay. Necessary. I'll be back. I'm gonna get coffee. Sorry. Be right back. I'm back. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I said necessary because it's part of what you need. Though I do get that. It's unexpected, so just kind of feel like an unexpected obligation. Not completely unexpected, you know, because you're waitlisted. So you did say I'll take it if I can. I don't know. I guess if you can. If you can, like, you make it work. It'd be better to bite the bullet. Plus, it's not real long, you know, it's just a semester. You'll be done by May. We're already cooking into January here. It'd be nice to have it done. Especially if it's so full that you got waitlisted for it before. You know, if it fills up that quickly. Okay, what is this lag? Holy cow, what in the world? Like every 7 steps. What you doing there, game? You good? You good? This is pretty bad. Ah. I see. They didn't tell you? They didn't say. Well, maybe they told you what it was like. We tried to get you into the class, and that was their version of telling you. Where what it really meant was, we put you on a wait list. Interesting. I mean, it sucks, kind of, because, like, at least knowing that you were being waitlisted would have been better. Oh, well. Okay, that's another person who's running by with Prey Melee on, so I don't know what bots are up to this morning, but they're active. I think we should just go to Phosani. Well, let's do a birdhouse run first, because we did put the dark chicken pieces on the thing. Well, it sounds like her version of reaching out gets the job done. It's a little frustrating that you didn't know the job was getting done, but it's done. It's just deciding if you want to partake, I guess. What are you thinking? Are you leaning towards actually doing it? Sticking with it? I don't want sticking with it to sound like if you don't do it, you're a quitter. I know unexpected obligations are like, can just really throw off everything, you know? So even if it's something you want, it can be a bad time. Good luck. I guess from time to time you've had time at work where you can, you know, have pockets of time to read or do homework. So maybe if you leverage that, it won't be so bad. I don't know. It'll get done. And once it's done, you won't have to do it again. This guy is running like an actual monkey. It's very distracting. He's got the little speedrunner fit on. Disgusting. If you did the league, don't forget to log in and claim your points, because that's what you have to do, I guess. Just have it coming home. Oh yeah, no, I hear you. At this point, I've pretty much conceded that there's no me time. It's just over. It's probably over for you, to be honest. Dad life. And then as baby gets older, it's just gonna be, you know, wanting and demanding. Yeah. Yep, that is... Sorry. Not... Yeah, that is what it is. And that's all it will ever be. That's just, I imagine, just a real good thing to start saying. Plus, once it's done, once school's done, you know, job opportunities and changes and that kind of stuff, and time, where you have to put time. I don't know. It sucks, but in a good way. Progress. What are we doing? What are we doing today? Where's the list? Doo-dee-ba-doo. All the jars is still in here, so I think we just keep hammering at Phosani, unfortunately. Or fortunately, I think it's fun. We will make some small changes. The pipe is not going to be full of amethyst darts. If we're going to shoot Phosani, it'll be literally 10,000 mithril darts that we're going to use for nothing else. I guess we use them sometimes for burst tasks. Alright, let's focus. There's something else I wanted to change, but I don't remember what it was. Dum, 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 dum. I gotta remember to switch my weapons attack style before we go. Ooh. Oh. Okay, I will say we have family who's they're not on the spectrum, but they do have developmental delays, and through physical therapy and everything, they've pretty much caught up, I think. Where they're tracking exceptionally better than anticipated. So, hang in there. It can get better. I've seen it get better. What do I need? I need ham. Ham! Yeah, it's not the claws. Jeez. Actually, just remove those. Yeah, good luck. It can get better. I've seen it get better. What are we doing? Fish. One of these. A bunch of those. These. Two of those. One of those. And we should be Gucci. We're indeed Gucci. Last thing. Switch this to smash. Great. And everything else is good. Throw in our little cutesy tiles. Because I'm a lazy boy. And I don't want to think about this. Other things to think about. We got talking. We're having a whole conversation. There's no point in thinking about Phosani when we're having a chit chat. If this is laggy, like it kills us, we'll just do something else. Possibly a whole different game, but something else indeed. He's doing good. He's just getting used to having, you know, a babysitter around the house. Trying to think of any updates. There's nothing really to say. He's good. He's chilling. He's like able to smile and laugh. It just takes so much to get a laugh out of him, and it's so funny because if you get a laugh out of him, his little face will you know, it's all lit up and he's just elated. So you get a laugh out of him, he'll be all lit up, and then when he stops laughing, his face just like goes right back. It's not like a person where they have some lingering joy. He'll just be like, ah ha ha ha, the joke's done. Therefore, I shall no longer smile. Alright, well that was painful. Give me my run back. Let me go. Can I go? Whew. We got the run back. I'm trying to think if there are any other updates, but that's really it. Yeah, nothing real big. Nothing I can think of anyway, which is sad. I feel like there should be more. Just can't think of anything else. He's getting good with his head up. It's like laying on his tummy, you know? He hates tummy time because we have an expectation of his head up. He can roll over sometimes. Not from both positions, but from tummy to back. Which is cool. A little progress, you know. Something he's got to know how to do. Seeing him do it's pretty neat. And Bay is good. She's... I don't want to disclose like personal medical stuff. She had some postpartum pains, which I guess are pretty normal, the way she had them. So she's got physical therapy scheduled to recover. But she's been doing stuff at home, like particular stretches and things, and they've been very effective. She said, we were talking about it last night, she said she would say her pain is 60% less. So it's good. It's good. Everything is trending the right direction. What else? I'm trying to think if there's anything else to add, but I can't think of it. Everything's pretty good. For right now. If it gets bad, it could be, you know, whenever. Tomorrow. Later this week, whenever. Who's that? Almost. Really? First, stay alive. Second, hang in there. Is she? Hold on, I'm gonna do that. That's interesting, because my girl thought, like, I don't want to say she convinced herself, but she was pretty sure she would be mentally, like, struggling, and she just doing great. Yeah, I guess that's normal. The tenderness, the pain. I'm not saying like my girl's better than yours, but she's just like, she's surprised. She thought she was going to have a bit more postpartum mental turbulence because of, you know, knowing herself and everything. She just gets really invested in stuff. And she was clearly very invested in being pregnant. And so post-pregnancy, when you're like not anymore, you just can feel detached, I guess. I don't know. But she was expecting to feel more like a vacancy, like a void. Nope. Getting on with that. The physical thing, which I don't know which one's, I don't think either one's better. One just affects your ability to go to the grocery store, and the other affects your mental ability to go to the grocery store. One is like, you physically can't walk if you leave the house. That's what, she has pain when she walks. I'm getting not too far in the weeds, but just like consistent pain. Hi, where do you want me to go? Well, it just feels unacceptable. Whereas if you have the mental, you know, struggle, it's not any better. I hope yours gets better. I've heard it gets better with time. Like, I hope your girl's stuff is better, not yours. You're fine. Oh. Oh. Well, that is good. But at the same time, I feel like the whole situation, not to give you any slack or anything, not to be like, but I feel like everything's a bit heightened Like, between the sleeplessness and just constantly taking in new information, whether it's the doctor's office or just watching the baby and what they're doing and taking in their information, make sure they're not dying, you know? I just feel like every day it's always something. Some new bit you have to track or some new piece of information you have to keep in the pocket. So, not saying, like, don't worry about it, but at the same time, it's just a lot. So, give yourself grace. Give yourself space. And the same for her. Like, obviously, she's going through a lot mentally, and that probably just adds strain to whatever you're doing or not doing. I know we've had some weird arguments about stuff we would never argue about normally or never really find. There's never enough there to argue about. But now we can argue about it just fine because, you know, we're stressed and tired. Oh crap. We just tanked that? We just tanked it. Holy cow. Just tanked a magic hit out of all the hits. We're wearing melee gear. So good game. Effortless is what I would say. Really no point in turning the prayers on, is there? Oh, Fosani here's just gonna pan him if she wants to. $102. I love a big totem slap. Die. Die. Oh, don't. Oh, jeez. Don't die. What the hell was even that? It was a very weird series of events. It's okay. We didn't take any damage. I didn't know the parasite. I don't know what I did wrong. I wasn't pregnant. Piety. It's okay. I don't know if we, yeah, we didn't get them all. That's all right. Just do what you can. Come on. Ugh. Cosmic runes. I get you. I mean, what you're describing, again, none of this is to be like, you're right, you're wrong. But what you're describing certainly kind of sounds like burnout a bit, where you're just a bit, you know, glossed over by the time she needs help, or you come home at the end of the day, like you said, there's no you time, which isn't, you not necessarily should get some. She probably doesn't have much either. But sometimes when you come home, it's just like, I'm so fried right now. My brain just can't process anything. And then you have a person who needs you to process something, and you're like, oh, yeah, to do that. It's tricky. It's really difficult, you know? As someone who's, as you know, very similarly placed in time and space as far as the thing. It's a lot. And there's no way to help it. It's like you could have family or whoever around to help watch or help whatever, help get a task done, help keep information, but it does, at the end of the day, like, it's ultimately, it falls on you. And even still, you can have so much stuff at work that stacks up. It's like the smallest stuff can get missed. It's tricky. It's tricky. That's why I say give yourself patience, because you're still figuring out how to, like, file all of this information, how to just put it all together and make it so it makes sense. This is how we raise a baby. This is how we keep track. This is how we handle. One-hand Fosani method. What if you didn't do that attack? Like ever. It's disgusting. No. Honestly, same. My girl and I were talking about that yesterday because we've really been trying with the student loans, man. We've really been trying. And like we've been putting a lot of neat extra money we have, which as you probably know, isn't always the biggest amount. But we've been trying. We're trying to get it managed. And so we were talking about that this last night. It was like things that are coming this year. Her company, I guess, hit some threshold for sales or something that they don't normally hit. It's the first time it's happened in years, and so they get a bonus, but like a company-wide bonus, which she has no idea what it is. She hasn't been there that long. So she's telling me last night, she's like, we'll have that bonus, you know, to use probably on student loans. So that, and then the child tax credit stuff. It's like, I don't know, we might be able to get some progress here. It's kind of nice. I'm not sure. It might be bad. It might not be as good as I'm thinking. Like the bonus and everything might be pretty middle of the road. I don't know. I think we use the Soul Reaper, or not the Soul Reaper, rather the Saradomin Godsword spec here. Always waiting until those little things appear. Just the worst. No. Where's big damage? We need big damage. Oh yeah. I've been watching Financial Audit, YouTube show. Not real big on watching a lot of those money shows because, like, truth be told, I can get kind of down on myself because you hear stuff that's like, you're supposed to have so much saved by the time you're this age, or you're supposed to have this much invested, or your house payment should be this much, your rent should only be this much of your income. Like, it can start to feel a bit overwhelming. The shoulds, you kind of get killed by all the, oh, you should have done this, you should be doing that. So I try not to watch too many of those, but the Financial Audit one is usually just yelling at people who are like in pretty dire situations. And I've been finding that to be more motivational than frustrational. I hope you get enough to pay off the credit cards. I hope you can tamp down some of those financial frustrations. That is our goal as well. Okay. Let's not... Do we have to keep doing the stupid parasite things? No, we don't. We're only doing parasites because you want to do parasites. I don't want to do parasites. Bonk. That's what I'm saying, man. That kind of stuff. And that stuff's so helpful for, like, it's correct. It's, like, I don't want to say objectively, but, like, it's on paper, I guess. Mathematically, checks out. Great. But I don't know that it's always helpful if you're not, like, in stride, you know? If that makes any sense. If you haven't kept up, if your life wasn't started that way, then, like, getting on track is, it's a bit tricky. I'm not saying by any means that we're like, you know, behind, like super behind or anything. It's just, you go to, both of us, my wife and I have advanced degrees. I don't know. I don't want to get too into weeds on finances, but it's just, it's tricky. It's tricky balancing like what you can do and where you're at against like advisors like that who are like, well, this is what you should have done. It's like, oh. Yeah, you literally took the class. You said, oh, actually my high school was financially peaceful. Please, no more. These switches today, I am killing it. If I do say so myself. That's what I mean is like on paper, it's so simple. It's correct on paper. But like life is happening, you know? I'm not dismissing it. I'm not saying I'm smarter or better. I'm just saying I've had enough life that things have just gone wrong. I've had cars like literally the engines blow up as I'm driving. So it's like sometimes you just have a bad run of it. I know what's the point of having a savings account or an emergency fund or whatever. Yeah, like I get that. Not lost on me. It can be difficult. It can be real tricky. It is hard. And it's hard. It's just very difficult. Yeah. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm getting at here. Both from a financial perspective, like not buying the fun stuff is hard. But just the reality of it. I don't come from money. I wish I did. I don't. But it makes it, there's no foot forward. I was looking yesterday. This is gonna sound stupid, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, we'll go for it anyway, even if it sounds stupid. I remember I was on Facebook yesterday or a couple days ago, whatever, and I saw that I had posted, like a status asking, like, if anybody wants to sponsor a kid through college, let me know. I'm accepting applications. You know, because I remember sitting in my parents' house at that time, not having money to go to school. Like, I didn't know how I was going to start college. Like, the 4-year. I had my associates about done, but the paying for the 4-year was, like, completely outside of my brain power. Like, I didn't know how to do it. Actually how to do it. Not, like, make the payment, but, you know, like, have that kind of money. And thankfully, between the job I was working at the time, which gave tuition reimbursement if you got a certain grade in a class. Oh no! It's almost perfect. Screwed it up. They had at Starbucks, they had tuition reimbursement if you got C or higher, I think it was. I don't remember. Doesn't matter. I got a C or higher every time. But they'd reimburse the tuition. And so I remember somebody responded to my Facebook post and gifted me not a large amount of money, but enough money that I was able to use it to like get through, you know, I was able to combine it with some of my money and actually got through school because this random person decided that it was worth taking me up on. I don't know. All of that to say that like even my finances starting out were so not incredible that it took this random act of a person that I just had no expectation of helping ever. And they literally changed everything. So it's just very strange to see that status now that I'm looking at paying off a doctoral student loan and being like, oh, just the money stuff it's strange. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to hammer out here exactly. All I'm saying is that when Dave Ramsey or whoever gives the shoulds, like I've gotten decently far not having any opportunity to follow what should be done. Except for random, you know, things that God or the universe or whatever put in my path. It's not like I was able to just whip up the shit. Bass, we got it. We got the signature drop, boys. We did it. Bass. There are individuals in my family who are... I want to be careful with what I say because I don't want to oversell. They're not doing badly. They're doing well. They are not known to be generous people necessarily. And admittedly, one of them was the one who gave me money as a gift, and it literally changed my life. So I'm saying all of this with like, I don't want to say I'm indebted to them because it's a gift, and in my head, like once you give, even somebody else, like once I give them a gift, they're not indebted to me as a gift. But like I owe it to them. Like they changed everything. So yes. Jeez. I don't have anything like that. I have like people just had good careers for a long time at the right point. Like I had family who worked in tech through the 80s, 90s as it was like getting going, and so they've had good positions and been able to make good money. They did like hardware tech, so as we needed bigger systems, they've been able, is my understanding, to like hold a good position. So it's just career stuff. It's not like owning anything or anything. There's nothing that's being passed down except for like a bundle of cash. But when I say that, it's like I don't think the bundle of cash is getting passed down. It's been willed outside of the family. It's been like donated or something, which is fine. You do whatever you want with your money. But that is all to say that there's not like money waiting. It's like you just figure it out. There's just no, for me anyway, there's no alternative. And the Dave Ramsey or Caleb Hammer or whatever financial advisor, that tells you the right way to do things. You should have so much saved. Like, it's kind of fun to listen to when you're seeing someone else's bad situation. Not to just totally like poop on them, but just to go, okay, like at least me and my making it work is actually making it work. We're not having any repossession notices hammered on the door. We're getting by. It's a little rough sometimes. We're doing dry January right now, where we don't spend money. My girl and her cousin or something decided it would be fun. But it is kind of fun because it's kind of like, I don't know, tricky, I guess. It's kind of tricky to figure out exactly, or to see exactly what, please stop. To see how much spending you don't do when you don't spend. It's dry January, just don't spend it. Just to double state that and be explicitly clear. Just like financially. Yeah, see, we haven't seen millions. It's not like anybody in our family should have had millions. It's like, just not reality, which I know every family's different. I'd love to be the first to get toward the million bus, but I don't think there's anybody in my family. Maybe. I don't think there's anybody in my family who has gambled away a fortune like that. There are people in my family who, as I'm sure both rich and poor, you can look at people in your family and go, I don't know that I've made that financial decision. There are certainly people like that around me. But I don't think that they would have had millions had they not gone to Chick-fil-A every week or whatever it is that you see them doing. That's like, maybe that's ill-advised. Yeah, we have those in the family too. We have one of those that my wife and I have talked about a handful of times. That person specifically has figured it out. They haven't figured out finances. I guess they have. They figured out that they've burned through maybe more than they would have liked. So that person specifically is like working to get back on track for retirement and for life. They've had a high income, higher than household average income for a few years, and they're just kind of putting it in the right place, I think, is my understanding. I'm not, intimately involved with these people's finances. Not enough to offer real critique or feedback. But that's my understanding, is that person is working to remedy their retirement and mostly just their retirement, I think. I think they have the house they want to be in once they retire. I think they've got the others. You ever just see people's income like that? Which I know it's different, because they have different expenses and everything, but just on paper, and you're like, dang. 200. Dang, 1.3 million. Like, it's so... I would love to see that much money on a piece of paper sometime. Somebody offer me that much money for something I have. I go, sure, I can have it for 1.3 million. Why not? Very much building up from the ground here. My zeros are not quite there yet. On the plus side, you know, and not to harp too much on the money stuff, but the student loan zeros are... We're chipping away. Give me that bug. Oh. Swing. There. Ooh, it's fun. It's kind of fun. I can't think about it too much. I get nervous. I was asking my girl if I should be door dashing. Like, bruh, you're not sure. You're a lawyer. Keep being lawyer. It's not door dashing because we're like poor or broke or, you know, bills aren't getting paid. It's door dashing because, like, I look at the student loans. Just take that off. The interest is killing us. You go to Taco Bell every day with that interest money. That's usually how it goes. I just think of some real term or real life, like road mark for how much money something is, and then I just like, fixate on that. I'm like, I don't go to Taco Bell. Good every day if I just pay off the student loans once a day. I wouldn't, but I could. That's how. Dang. Doesn't pay to be black sheep. Sheep? Black sheep. I don't think we've had any divorce in the family. Well, one maybe. Again, all of this is like, we're talking about peanuts in real life. Like, nobody's making that much money over here. But we've only had one divorce maybe that puts somebody at a real financial disadvantage from the other party. But they're both, like, it wasn't like one person was left poor. One person was left with money-making opportunities, and the other had a career that was started. So it's not like one person was just left out to dry or something crazy. Yay! Oh no, I'm gonna take damage. I know, I'm gonna take damage. That's a lot of freaking damage, dude. Literally could not have been worse. Hold on, I'm eating 17. That's the worst wave to take that little one-off hit on. Stand still. Anyway, yeah, that's my life lately. Staring at student loans and going, are other people paying these? And as frustrated with them as I am, I was looking at Reddit's law school, student loan, Reddit, subreddit, whatever. And it is absolutely wild how many people are like, what would you say? Like they're hit with the big payment. It's not cheap, you know? And then interest is just like somebody said that their student loan was $180,000 and it's up to $300. Belted and suspended. Belted and suspended. That's kind of what I'm thinking here. But just double whammied with a large payment and interest. It's just crazy how many people, you know? I don't know. I never know exactly how my situation is comparatively. But I'm not there. I haven't had interest hit that hard. Which, to be fair, like to these people, you know, oh my gosh, it's a 56. We are literally so close to dead. To be fair to these people, my interest was deferred a bit because COVID. I don't know if you knew that, but that's what COVID did for us. It was deferred interest for the first while that I was in school. Okay, so we're gonna have basically exactly enough health to get to the end. This is gonna be messy. As long as we don't screw up. Yeah, I can't say I got a lot of grants or scholarships for law school. I think I got one that lasted for a couple of years. It was not much. It was... I'm not complaining. It just was not much. I found out people that I knew were full ride, and it was like, okay, let's... Like, my scholarship would have been like less than 1/10 of what I was making before going into law school. I worked in insurance doing claims. It was less than 1/10 of my annual salary. So it's not like this is paying the bills. It was like, okay, this is bad. Bad, but good. You know, no complaints, like I say. Really can't afford to let one of these guys through. I think we're good. Good job, everybody. Ooh, pray for me. Pray for the Void Waker, man. 37's no good. It takes care of tuition, books and whatnot. I got those. I got a couple more of those grants getting my associates than I did getting anything else, like Pell Grants and stuff. My family was, again, weren't high income. So we got Pell Grants when we were small lads. That's how we got through associates. Just paid for it with that. Which I think left a little bit for like room and board or something, which we didn't use very much of. We usually just kept it, and we didn't use the whole thing up. We were very... I mean, if anything in this whole conversation, the benefit is, well, depending on how you're raised exactly, but for us, we were pretty frugal with that kind of stuff. Pretty careful not to overspend any of the grants or anything. But yes, otherwise we definitely wouldn't have been able to afford to go. That's just the reality of it. Just sad, but it is what it is. Anyway, move on. See what something else we can talk about. I'm gonna go get more coffee. So I'm gonna be all the way back. Oh yeah, no, we were. Yeah. We didn't have that luxury. My parents were together when I went through that part of school, so it didn't matter to me. Like, it was, our whole family income was... Sorry. Just... Ugh. I don't want to think about it. It's not good. Certainly was not aspirational, and I'm not, there's no hate or shade or anything. The advisor we started this conversation with would have just put you on wait lists for class after class. Like, oh yeah, you're actually taking a whole bunch of classes. We're just signing you up, and if you don't take them, you just pay for them. That's fine. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get coffee. We're gonna keep going. See you in a second. Oh, I'm back. I gotta figure out how to do trouble brewing. I don't know how to do it in the good year of our Lord 2025. It seems like a real time. We gotta get, excuse me, that onto the collection log at some point. Bonk. One day we'll get a drop here, and every drop here is going to be a beam, you know? Except for the jar. I think the jar is an orange beam, but everything else is a pink beam. Pink beams! We're coming up on being due. As always. Oh, if you're lurking in the Twitch or YouTube chat or whatever, feel free to follow or subscribe. It's appreciated. Ah! Bonk. I'm kind of contemplating starting to trade in clues for masters, just because on mobile, getting hard clue locked is just the worst. What I've been doing, as opposed to getting locked behind a hard clue, is I just get this, do different content. So if I get a hard clue that I can't complete because it's like a puzzle box or something, I'll just go do, I don't know, pickpocketing, AM members, Scurious, Master Mixology. I should do all of those before I air out the rest of the complaints. But my point is, I might start trading them in for masters, you know? At some point, we've got to get the master log. Just forever worried I'm going to start piling up hard clues while doing Fossil Island Wyverns. Come on. There we go. Beautiful. This is all we use pinpoints for these days. Not really. Actually, it's this and Zulrah from time to time. Bro, are you dead before you even got to walk? We love it. We love it. Stay dead, Slimy. Chair is rolling the wrong way. Steady bonking. There, we knew it was coming. We knew it was coming. I know we're basically overhealing when we do that, but that's like, there's no way we need 86 health right now. The full Soul Reaper charge. We're using it mostly to recover prayer. Only a 20. That is not where I clicked to move. It's really fun. Okay, we're a big fan of the magic attack, which is great. Oh, I missed the Virtus top. Crappy switch that was. A freaking 9-way switch or something. We just missed the top. Embarrassing. Embarrassing. This coffee is very different from past coffee. This is a light roast. Normally it's not normal, but like over the past 2 months it's been a dark roast. It's a little jarring on the palate. Okay, let's just everybody, let's just relax, okay? We're at 90 spec. We could probably dump another concern on the end, I think. Keep on bonking. Stay steady bonking. Bonk. Bonk. Oh, goodness. No, we don't. Just steady missing. Aha! Oh, I was down that one. Seriously? Goodness, what a mess. Don't do that. As I've said many times, stay alive. Then do damage. Especially at this phase of the fight. We're too early to be screwing around. Don't want to die. I'm kind of a parasite heavy kill. Just stay where you are. Good. Chance to move again. Sorted. Alright, good. I'm gonna be a little lower on health than I'd like. Not a big deal. Should probably just eat. Oh wait, we'll eat one of the manta rays as we get closer to this. Thought about you the other day in your little Pokemon play. I think, was it GameStop? Is in the new Pokemon cards, they're like limiting how many people can buy. I clicked the wrong thing. I clicked armor. No, I'm not gonna go get them, but I did think about you and you getting them. So have fun. I won't be. I'll be having fun. I'll be having fun with something else. I have no other. I have no other fun things. Oh, that was rough. Today's gonna be a weird day for the stream. Might have to end earlier than usual because my girl's got stuff going on this morning, so I might have to help her get ready and handle that. Nothing crazy, just like maybe another kill or two and I have to go. Not sure. We'll see. Please give me my stuff back. I have died needlessly. I don't deserve death, but I've gained it. I've achieved it. The worst part about dying here is, well, it used to be the run, so don't get it twisted. That part used to suck. But now, with the sweet, sweet tablet, worst part is, bar none, inventory cluster. Just a mess. Absolute mess. Oh, it's Amjad. Amjad. Okay, we don't need those. Any of those. Put one of those away. Here. There. See? It's a mess. You, and you. I've been doing not a lot. I think like 4. Calvarion's off stream. I'm trying. We're gonna get there. I want that pet. Put wilderness on the to-do list. I'm to-doing it. Oh yeah, I bet they absolutely get in trouble. This is a serious launch. Ooh. So they knew. Somebody watched you do it and they said, not again. Some management on the cameras was watching you like a hawk. I said, don't let that guy be the first of many. Get those off the shelves right freaking now. Look at all those bass. Oh, it's juicy. Think of all the stuff we could do with those bass. It's okay now. There's not a lot you can do with 10 bass, 7 bass, however many we're actually able to haul out of here. Hello. Getting so much prayer this time by flicking in. You know how concerned I am with prayer. Me and my bajillion prayer pots. Not exactly what we wanted. What if we did damage instead of just hurting ourselves? Get him, Thrall. Should be the end of that. Okay. You know what sounds really good? Toast. Just some toast. I like an everything bagel with cream cheese. That sounds absolutely fine. Isn't it just really a bready kind of mood? Just a carb mood. You know that mood you get into when you just need a carb? That'll fix your broken life. Good luck. I hope you do get something cool. It would be... Obviously for you it'd be cool, but for me it'd be cool just to have the bragging rights of, I know the guy. God. I did. Sorry. Maybe it's you. Maybe you're what's triggering me. Maybe it's just thinking about all the work you have to do with it. You know my trigger word is bagel. You know my trauma. Okay, I'll just go back to toast. Just stick with toast. It doesn't have to be a bagel. You can just do toast. I'll just take toast. It's just the idea of a little something bready with creamy topping, and it sounds really good. Okay, 54, and then we're just not really hitting 54. So it's a 3. We're good. Hang in there. Hang in, I mean, get out. I don't want to stand too close to the totem. Makes it a little hard to see sometimes. Oh. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go right here. Earth roll back up. We're good. I would be very happy with toast. Don't get me wrong. I'm just here on a carb kick. I am not trying to incite some sort of trigger response. Some sort of trauma response, rather. I'm trying to make you feel some kind of way. Toast would be great. You know what? I would take a handful of croutons if it helps you. Just really anything that's going to get you through this moment. Just forget I said anything. It doesn't even have to be a breakfast bread. I would take an afternoon bread. Garlic bread. That would be fine. You know, don't take it so personally. It's fine. Can you imagine? At some point we're supposed to do 5 of these without leaving the instance. Doesn't that sound like just the best time in the world? I'm so excited. The can't wake up achievement. I say supposed to, we have to. That's part of the achievement. I think what I do is I have to farm another glory, or not glory, a blood fury. And just bring a blood fury and let that chip heal us, because you do take chip damage. You get a Bosco stick. 1 Bosco stick. And the cheese in it is not a sufficient amount of cheese. That's your bread for the day. Maybe it's dry January. Maybe that's what's getting to me right now. It's probably just that I haven't had many carbs lately. Just been trying to eat better. Partly because of dry January and partly because... So for part of dry January, my girl and I think I do most of the shopping. We're trying not to buy just garbage food. Like, you know, snacks. So it's just been a lot of grocery shopping for like pork roast. Stuff that's like filling and good for you. It sucks. Very adult, very mature. I've even started saying mature like that. I say mature instead of mature. Mature. That was just the freaking wrong thing to pray. I don't know what to tell you there. Gave up praying correctly to... I turned off the correct prayer in order to follow my dream of praying differently. Probably not a good dream to have. Things considered. It's... Yeah. Okay, he's dead. He's not... You can't... Yeah, he's dead. You can't pick him up. He's dead. Bro is dead as hell, dude. You can't touch him. Whew. Pumper. I would take pumpernickel with some good spread. Yeah, dude. I love bread. I just love bread. Pumpernickel's not even healthy. It's just still gonna turn to paste in your guts. Just tastes gross. Not healthy. It's not gross. I like pumpernickel. I like bread. I like bread. We're not gonna talk about this. It's just gonna make me sit here and fantasize about bread. Not what I need to be doing. Just, like, stay where you are. I keep thinking of this clip. I don't listen to a lot of, like, RuneScape creator podcasts or any of that kind of stuff. I was listening to this one from Seibei, I think is the name of the creator. But he was interviewing Gnome Monkey. That sounds like I'm speaking a language right now. He was interviewing Gnome Monkey about the game and stuff. This was after a Magic update was announced. That's why I was watching it, because I was like, because the Magic update was announced alongside the Phosani's drop rate rebalance, and I was trying to get community like opinions, you know. Back when they made Magic, they nerfed the occult and split Magic damage across like 9 different things. Anyway, I was watching it trying to get feel for the community's opinion. But I was watching the podcast or listening to it or whatever, and he asked No Monkey if he played other games, or if it was like RuneScape only, and No Monkey's answer was that he previously was an Overwatch player. I think about that a lot. Like, just the toxicity that's kind of quietly in the fan base. And like, yeah, but we come by it honestly. If you were from Overwatch, like, you know how to be angry. GG's. Bye. Thought that was going to be something. For some reason in my brain that was like... That was a good one. It was 191 death runes. 191 death runes. 191 death runes. Membership drama? Yeah, I don't think it's garbage. I think all of the membership, most of the membership options are garbage. I pretty much agree with everything that Flipping Old School tossed in his video, where he was kind of going through the tiers, and like, I think there's something to be said for reducing the cost of membership, like reducing it from what it is now if you only play Old School, or only play RuneScape 3. You get one membership for one game at a reduced cost from what it is now. I think that's fair. I think there are a lot of people, creators and regular people, who have one game that they like, and that's what they want to go play, and having the other sitting over there is like, oh, you could play this if you wanted. I don't care. I've logged into RuneScape once, RuneScape 3 once since I've had membership, and that was literally 7 years ago. I think it was 7 years ago, because it was literally as I was getting started with my first account on RuneScape, on Old School RuneScape, and I was trying to understand what happened to my previous account because it didn't carry over. And I was looking up online, and it said they would carry over. So I logged into RuneScape 3 to see my account, saw it was in Port Sarim, and immediately it was like, this is not what I want to play, and I logged out. So I think it's fair to bifurcate the two different memberships, split them up, let people have one that they want. That's fine. Reduce the cost. I think some of the suggestions are so ridiculous, so stupid, that it's like, it's surprising to me how stupid they are. It feels like in the most literal way, it feels like like something a child would say. Saying that you could give better customer support if people pay more is absolutely ridiculous. Saying that the mobile, this one's my personal opinion, I haven't seen anybody else express this, but saying that mobile only could be something that could be explored with a fee is absolutely ridiculous. Other games are already doing both. Why in the world, like, where you can play on either, you know, phone or mobile? That's how all video games are trending. Why would you get behind the market when you're already in front of it? It's so ridiculous. Xbox's whole thing right now is play anywhere, right? Where you have, if you buy a game on, which I've done, you buy a game on Xbox, on console, or you just buy a game on Xbox, and then it's both PC and console compatible. Why would you, as a company who's already able to do that, not do that when you didn't pay enough? It's like, bruh, they're gonna stop paying. If I find out that I can only play old school on my tablet or my phone or whatever, like, I'm sorry, are you expecting me to... Well, then the first question for me is, what about higher level content? And then what about AFK content? If I just want to AFK fishing a whole bunch, but I can't do it on my phone or whatever, you know? If I can't do my Temperos at the gym like I like to do, that's really frustrating. I don't need to do Temperos on cardio leg day, but it keeps me playing the game. Keeps me locked in, keeps me working towards goals, and I feel like I want to play the game when I'm done at the gym because I've been working on something. If I'm stuck playing on tablet, I'm never doing chambers again. If I'm stuck playing on phone, I'm never going to do TOB. Ever. Like, no. Nobody wants to do TOB with me. Nobody would want to do TOB. Can you imagine being stuck on TOB with a mobile-only player? Or somebody trying to learn who's only ever played mobile? Like, if they're always real, right? And you have a player who bought the mobile membership because that's all they could afford or that's all they really had access to. And then they're trying to learn TOB and you have to drag them through, or any raid, you're trying to drag them through just anything. Absolutely, absolutely ridiculous. This is why I say it seems like a child came up with that idea. Why would you regress in an area that you're like, not even leading really, you're just on par with the market, having the mobile option. It's not like their mobile client is, you know, game changing. It's just good. But the idea that they could go ahead and nerf it all the way down to 0 is absolutely incredible. It would be absolutely a huge waste. And all the goodwill that goes with it, you know? Feeling like they're just trying to figure out ways to take money. That's always something that takes an absolute age to remedy. Once people feel like the company is out for a profit rather than to give them a good product, that just takes forever. So if you just start showing people that you're considering changing to just make a profit rather than deliver your service, it's going to take forever. Reputation is filled up in drops. It's like, it's a bucket, right? Filled up in drops and spilled out in buckets. You will absolutely lose the goodwill. I've seen a lot of people saying they're going to cancel as well, which I don't ever know how much weight that holds, or how much, like, actual, yeah, how much weight they're actually going to do it. But I've just seen a lot of people on Reddit and everything. Or not Reddit, sorry, Twitter. And I know that's always people's response when the price of something goes up, or they talk about the price going up. They just say, I'm going to quit. But it's a lot. Like, the last time I saw the price increase, people kind of speculated about quitting. They're like, makes me want to quit. This is just a lot of people saying outright quit. Be a shame if I had to quit the game again, or like they're threatening to go back to World of Warcraft. It's like they're, I don't know. It doesn't seem like they're playing. It doesn't seem like they're messing around. Maybe I'm giving too much weight to random internet people, but it is what the game is made up of, you know. Just on the internet, and it is random people. That's all we have. So long and the short of my thoughts, Jagex bad. Doing bad. To the point, makes me start wondering if I should play a different game on stream. More frequently. it is concerning for the future of the game, and is concerning for the future of the company. I think it kills a lot of goodwill. That's my thoughts. I think it's childish and stupid. The only silver lining being that there are like 2 good thoughts in the whole bunch. That's not enough to run a company on. Silly boy. I guess if it just felt like Jagex was trying to save people money by handcrafting, by tailoring and narrowing in exactly what people are paying for or want to pay for, that would feel good. That would feel better. Asking you want to dodge microtransactions is like, are you Netflix? Are you Disney Plus? What is this? Why are you setting up 9 different tiers of resident within your game? All right, I'm done. Getting off my little rant about that. It's so stupid. I'm done. Can't handle. I can. I just won't. No point in talking about it any further. They'll do it or they won't. If they do it, I mean, I'm already not paying for membership because I play enough to keep up bonds, but there would be no surprise in me if that was, like, literally, if that spelled the death of the game. I'm already worried enough about Project Xanaris. I think that's a kind of a slippery slope that they're headed towards with that one. I love that we can sip coffee with Sonic. It's so cozy. Oh, jeez. Brr. 11. Hi, I need 1 Inquisitor's mace, please. I'd also take an Inquisitor's top, and I could fill out my outfit and look like an absolute Chad. Please and thank you. Yeah, we expected as much. One more. Not the biggest hits in the world from us today, are they? My goodness. Got 3 health here. Thank you. Just filling up our health. Making sure everything's ready for the next phase. We gotta go bzz, bzz, bzz. Fill her with quickness. That should be it. Oh my god, 27. That's okay. Yeah, we filled up everything. Bye. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Now the money. Mithril ore. Love to see it. What are we at here? 160? 161. Wow. Wow, look at that. Phosani's Nightmare kill count with a solo kill. I hate to brag, but so. Alright. I think I need to go. Unfortunately, I would love to keep hammering out Phosani, but I think Bay has stuff this morning that I have to kind of help her get off the ground. So I'm gonna go. If you're lurking, feel free to follow or subscribe. It's genuinely appreciated. It means a lot to me every day. I tell my girl, I say, somebody followed today, and I'm gonna smile. And she says, please smile more often. I say, anyway, I'm gonna go. If you're lurking, feel free to follow or subscribe. We'll be back tomorrow. Goodness. Okay. And tomorrow will probably be more Fosanis. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but probably more Fosanis. We've got to work through the list here of things. So see you then. Thanks for hanging out. Bye bye so long. Kisses.